Hey, Ezra Firestone here, resident e-commerce expert at Digital Marketer and CEO and founder of smartmarketer.com and Zipify.com. In this video, I'm going to be taking you through my core sales funnel that I use in my businesses. I use this in every business that I have. I have multiple e-commerce businesses. I also have a software as a service company and an information marketing and education company, and I use this same sales funnel in all of them. It's called the Dipsy Doodle and the Don Daliber. And essentially what it is it's the process and the art of amplifying content as a means to generating interest in a product or a service. So I create a piece of content that is relevant to a problem that a group of people are facing, and that piece of content alludes to a solution to that problem, which is my product or service or offering. In this case, we have an article that's 5 makeup tips for women over 40, and that I have an ad that leads to that article. That article talks about some tips for applying makeup and leveraging cosmetics, and then it leads to a sales funnel or sales sequence for my products, which are a cosmetic brand that's geared towards baby boomers. Now, the key here is that most people chase their prospects. So they just run an ad, hey, buy my stuff, and that's the old model. It's a great model, but it's not as effective as having your prospects chase you. And what I mean by that is when I amplify a piece of content, someone has to consume that content and then look at a solution and say, oh, I'm interested in that, and click over to it. So they're reading an article about cosmetics and tips for how to wear cosmetics in a more pleasurable way. And then they see, oh, here's a cosmetic brand. And they have to click the link to go over to that sales page or Amazon or wherever you're sending people for that product. So they're actually chasing the product rather than you chasing them with it. So the way it works is you go from a traffic source to a pre-sell engagement page where you're engaging someone in a conversation about a problem that they're having, but also pre-selling them on a solution. They then click through that pre-sell page over to a sales page of some kind. So maybe it's a long-form sales page. Maybe you might be in my case where you're selling physical products and you send them directly to an e-commerce store. It could be anything. And then they go through a checkout sequence and you follow up with them. We're also retargeting people. We're leveraging retargeting, which means if someone comes through our sales funnel and they bail at any point, we follow up with them. So if they see the piece of content, but they never actually see the sales message, we retarget them with content. If they see the sales message, but they don't buy, we retarget them with products and more salesy type of retargeting because they've actually seen our offer. A lot of people will retarget people who've seen a piece of content with an offer, but they never actually saw an offer. So if someone hasn't seen your offer yet, you want to retarget them with more content. Now, this sales funnel can start with any traffic source. In this case, you can see here, this is a Facebook ad that it's starting with. Here's a Pinterest ad that we also run. Here's some more Facebook ads. And in our case, we also run Google as well. We send people to an article, and then that just links literally to a category page on our e-commerce store. They then have to click to a product they like. From that product page, they have to decide whether they want to buy that product, and then they add it to their shopping cart and go through the checkout. So it's actually a pretty long sales funnel in that sense, but long is not bad. Here's an example of Proactiv, one of the biggest companies out there in the acne space, and they're crushing it with this pre-sale strategy. So they've got this article that they run that's called, Do You Know the 3 Leading Causes of Acne? You read through it, and it's like, hey, if you're interested in solving your acne problem, check out our Don Daliber, which is their offer page where they're giving you a discount on their products. So they're leading from a piece of content over to an offer page. Really straightforward, just article to offer page in their case. This is actually a student of mine. He's made a couple $100,000 on this pre-sale article. He sells Moscow Mule mugs, and he did 5 things you didn't know about the Moscow Mule and where to get the original copper mug. So he's kind of like introducing the solution right in the title of the article, and that links over to his e-commerce store where he's offering this particular mug for purchase, and he does really well with this. So that's the Dipsy Doodle and the Don Daliber. It's any traffic source that goes to a pre-sale engagement page that then leads to an offer page and then goes through a shopping cart and checkout sequence. Now, if you're reading this article on digitalmarketer.com, you can scroll down and see all this other stuff that you're seeing in this sales funnel here, the exit intent, the retargeting. I explain all that in the article. It's really fascinating stuff that we're using to get more from our advertising dollars. So the goal of a sales funnel is to generate visibility for a product, service, or offering and make a profit, solve a problem for someone and have them want to do business with you and come back and do business with you again. So if you're on YouTube, you can click the link below this video and link over to the article and see more about how we're doing this effectively. My name is Ezra Firestone. I'm the resident e-commerce expert here at Digital Marketer, CEO and founder of SmartMarketer.com and Zipify.com. Thanks so much for taking some time to hang out. I'll see you in the next one.